Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gold Technical Analysis session with Mick. So today I am back and we need to start with the weekly time frame, alright? So let's get straight to the chart. So here's the weekly time frame, and what happened to the last week's candlestick was that it was closed as a bearish candlestick, and the candlestick itself is really huge, so it could tell us that from the last week there's a lot of selling power. No surprise, because we knew about it. The trend has been the downtrend, and also the price could not persist over the supply zone and also the resistance as well. Alright, so no surprise that it has the selling power there, and I will say for this week, if the price is going to, make a reversal pattern, it will need to make a lower low also, alright, to make the bullish reversal bar. However, from today, it has not made the lower low from the last week's yet, so I would say there's a chance that the price could go a little bit further down. If it wants to continue to go up, it will need to make a lower low to form the reversal bar for us. If not, the price will continue to go straight back down. Alright, so that's the big picture for the weekly time frame. And I would say that, however, since the candlestick is in the bearish candlestick, but mind you that we are in the weekly demand zone, so we need to be careful as well, because what has sent the price up is quite powerful as well, and it's a very big time frame. Alright, so that's all for the weekly time frame. Oh, we've got this supply zone as well. Let me put all the zone up there. Okay, so let's drop down to the daily time frame. Okay, so in the daily time frame, I would say that, okay, this chunk of the price, it shows a kind of like a sideway down pattern. So I would say at this point, again, the market is in the deciding phase, which has occurred a lot since we analyze it together. It is usually happened when the price is being a downtrend but reach the demand zone, or the price is being an uptrend but has tested the supply zone, because it needs to decide whether the trend is going to win or the zone is going to win. So that's the reason why the price make the sideway patterns once the market is in that phase. Alright, at the moment the price is now being a downtrend but have reached our demand zone in a very big time frame, which is the weekly time frame, so no surprise that it will form a sideway patterns. So in this daily time frame, let's see if we're still having our demand zone here. Alright, so this is pretty tricky. Let me explain that to you. So this demand zone has actually been removed, if you can notice. So the wick of the candlestick has already cleared this demand zone. However, the price could still close in this demand zone. Okay, so this is very tricky to tell if this is going to send the price up. So if the price is going to go up, it will need to go straight back up. If it's coming back down again, I would say that there's quite high chance that it will go back to the demand zone down here rather than this one, because all the buying power here has been removed by this wick of the candlestick. Alright, so that's the key point for the daily time frame. What else that we've got? So we kind of get hit this supply zone. Alright, however, I would say that this supply zone is not strong because it has been tested once. So this zone is not fresh anymore. If the price coming back up to test this zone again, it is going to be quite weak. Okay, so that's for the daily time frame. Let me put up this demand zone down here that hasn't been tested. So I would say if it's coming back down, it will come back to test this demand zone of the daily time frame. All right, what about the support and the resistance? Okay, so our brand new support is this 1640. All right, and the resistance that I would say that is significant is the same one, which is at 1680. So that's the range that the price could, staying in this level for a couple of days or even a couple of weeks. All right, so let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So in the 4 hours time frame, you will see even more clear picture of the supports and the resistance in this time frame. So I would say that there's no pattern to trade since the price is now being in a sideways state. However, we are having our very useful technique to handle this kind of market. All right, so the first technique that I taught a lot is the gold behavior, which is from our Bravo Gold Strategy course, and it could be the low twice or the high twice. Okay, so at this point actually we do have our low twice here. So if the price is going to use this pattern, let me use my Fibonacci extension. Oh, interesting. So we are having the first plant at 1680, okay, the second plant at 1691, and the third plant is at 1700. Okay, so I would say the first target that we could wait for in this 4 hours time frame would be at 1680. That's the first one. We also have our zone as well, our resistance as well. So I would say the first trades that I will be waiting for is at 1680, and the next target is at 1690. Is the next significant level also. Okay, so that's the selling plan. What about the buying plan? I would say we are still having our high twice as well. So if you can see, let me put the path here for you. So if the price coming back down, we can wait at this level. So the first one would be at 1632. I'll say 1630 for the significant levels as well, and then 1622, okay, and 1612. So the first target that we could be waiting for buying is somewhere around 1632 to 1630. So in this kind of market, we do need to use gold behavior because we do not have a clear trends to trade. Okay, so I would suggest you to focusing on more on the gold behavior that we've got, which is the low twice and the high twice. All right, so that's the trade ideas for today. I hope you learned something new from this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and please click the subscribe button for us if you haven't joined me in the BUBI project, which is the Telegram that I will keep you updated on the plans that we've got, and also send you the confirming signals on the trades that we have in our hands. Please join me. I'll leave the registration link down below. It will be the website, so you need to register through the website and we will let you in on our Telegram. All right, so I'll see you in there. Bye.